screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the
All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls. Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from 3.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with it.
Caitlin hit it. Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Attacks the basket and gets her first.
Caitlin Clark plays the game with a level of understanding that makes everything look calculated and controlled. From the moment with balanced release that stays consistent no matter the situation. She doesn't rush her shots, doesn't force them.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back.
Lou Samuelson can't hit the long 2. It stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet!
Clark.
Uh-oh.
Buckled Courtney's knees.
Uh-oh.
Brianna Jones. Caitlin Clark gets in the passing lane, goes coast to coast for the and one opportunity.
Can they defend and stop other players from other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second 3.
13 assists for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
It's the turnover ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push, fall away, buries it. And a little
She takes them at the right moment with complete confidence, making even difficult attempts look composed and precise. With the ball in her hands, she operates with clarity and a will toward creating the best opportunity. She reads the defense instantly, recognizing space and timing before it fully develops, and that allows her to stay one step ahead without forcing the game.
Connecticut, an early 9-point lead. Clark, a 3. It is good.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish? Wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Look at the tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown.
A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark.
After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
Her passing shows that same level of intelligence. She delivers the ball with accuracy and perfect timing, finding teammates in positions that maximize their advantage. Every pass feels deliberate, keeping the game flowing smoothly and efficiently. She doesn't just react to the play, she guides it, shaping how everything unfolds. Even without the ball, she remains fully engaged, moving with purpose and positioning herself to stay connected to every moment.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets him to go.
18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a 3. Later, the season's a bit more condensed. Quick turnover for rookies like Clark, and she weaves her way inside. Caught it in the foul.
Christy Sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with it.
On women's basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark's career high, her jersey number. It's 22 points. She's closing in on it. Give and go with Boston. Clark kick out. Here's Mitchell. You bets.
They have scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark leaning and hitting.
She wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects.
Meg McDonald, Chrissy Winter-Scott, Megan McPeak with you here. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down even with...
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep 2. Money.
Well, that takes care of one category.
The national team to secure the rebound. Knocked away by Clark. Here's Clark ahead of the field. Caitlin Clark has her first All-Star point.
Ionescu, one of the best three-point shooters, set all kinds of three-point records last year. Here's Caitlin Clark driving. She's got the first 5 points.
Wow. What truly defines her is her composure. No matter how intense the situation becomes, she stays calm, focused, and confident. There's no hesitation in her decisions, no doubt in her actions, just control. She plays with a steady mindset that allows her to stay consistent in every moment. There's a clear sense of mastery in the way she plays, a combination of intelligence, precision, and confidence that sets her apart. Caitlin Clark doesn't just play basketball, she understands it at a deeper level, controlling every moment with awareness, clarity, and a presence that makes everything feel sharp and completely hers.
Sprinkle a little zone in. This is the Atlanta team has the worst field goal percentage in the league. Good coaching move.
Clark turns the corner and gets to the rim. He and Gainbridge down there might be worn out by the end of the year. She's hit a couple shots from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Here's Clark on the drive and the finish.
For a screen, didn't get one. Now Will from Boston splits the double team. She'll flip it up with the right hand and score. Caitlin Clark with 5.
The only person shooting better from the 3 by percentage than her teammate Kayla McBride.
Clark takes it right to Courtney